Hey there, and Happy New Year! Let's play Countryle for January 1st, 2023. Yesterday's answer was Uzbekistan. You can skip ahead to the solve. There should be a chapter marking in the description below, or if you'd like to learn more about Uzbekistan, here we go. The Republic of Uzbekistan is a landlocked country in Central Asia, bordered by Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, and Turkmenistan. Its population is 36 million, and its capital is Tashkent. The region was inhabited by Scythians, who established extensive irrigation systems and built the cities of Bukhara and Samarkand. These two cities eventually became part of the Silk Route, as part of the Persian Empire. In 327 BCE, Alexander the Great conquered the Persian provinces of Sogdiana and Bactria, which are in what is now Uzbekistan. In the following centuries, the region was ruled by various Persian and Turkic empires. The Muslim conquests beginning in the 7th century CE brought Islam to the region. In the 8th century, Transoxiana, the territory between the Amudarya and Sirdarya rivers, became a focal point of the Islamic Golden Age. Advances in trigonometry, optics, astronomy, the arts, philosophy, and more occurred in the region during this period. The region was then controlled by the Samanids, Karakanids, and the Seljuks. The Mongols invaded in the 13th century, which displaced some of the Iranian-speaking people there and resulted in mass murders and a great deal of destruction. The area of Transoxiana remained in Mongol hands and fell under the rule of Timur in the late 14th century. He was a brutal ruler known for genocidal massacres. However, he also gathered artisans and scholars in Transoxiana's capital, Samarkand, bringing a rich Perso-Islamic culture to his empire. Uzbek forces invaded Transoxiana in 1501 as the Timurid state began to break up. Until the Russian Empire expanded into the area, present-day Uzbekistan was divided between the Emirate of Bukhara and the Khanates of Khiva and Kokand. In the 19th century, the Russian Empire spread into Central Asia. Uzbekistan became part of the Soviet Union after the Russian Revolution. On October 27, 1924, the Uzbek Soviet Socialist Republic was created. On June 20, 1990, Uzbekistan declared its sovereignty, and on August 31, 1991, it declared independence from the Soviet Union. Islam Karimov was elected president. He ruled as an authoritarian until his death on September 2, 2016, and he was replaced by his prime minister, Shavkat Mirziyoyev. On November 6, 2021, Mirziyoyev was re-elected in a landslide victory. Uzbekistan is a hot, dry country that is doubly landlocked, one of only two in the world, meaning it is surrounded by other landlocked countries. None of its rivers lead to the sea. Much of its land is desert. The climate is continental, with hot summers and very cold winters. The Aral Sea was once the fourth largest inland sea on Earth, which irrigated the land. Since the 1960s, overuse of the Aral Sea's water has caused it to shrink to about 10% of its former size and is now divided into several parts. This has contributed to high soil salinity. Despite this, Uzbekistan continues to cultivate cotton, a crop requiring large amounts of water. Uzbekistan also has oil and gas deposits. Uzbekistan is ostensibly a republic, though it has been ruled in an authoritarian manner by just two presidents since declaring independence from the Soviet Union in 1991. International observers have considered its elections to not have met basic standards. Several groups define Uzbekistan as an authoritarian state with limited civil rights. Violations of human rights include torture, arbitrary arrests, and restrictions of freedoms of religion, speech, press, and association. Homosexuality is illegal, and there are an estimated 1.2 million modern slaves in Uzbekistan, mostly working the cotton fields. However, recently, under the current president's rule, some improvements have been observed. Uzbekistan mines gold, copper, and uranium, as well as natural gas and oil. This all supports its economy. Uzbekistan's population is the largest of all countries in Central Asia. Ethnically, Uzbeks comprise about 84.5% of the population. Other ethnic groups include Russians, Tajiks, Kazakhs, Karakalpaks, and Tatars. The nation is 96% Muslim. Uzbekistan is officially a secular country, and according to its constitution, the state shall not interfere in the activity of religious associations. The official language is Uzbek, which is a Turkic language similar to the Uyghur language. It is written using the Latin alphabet. Some written media still uses the Cyrillic alphabet as a remnant of the Soviet Union's occupation because older generations were taught to read that script. Russian is also still widely spoken in Uzbekistan. Other languages include Karakalpak and Tajik. Uzbekistan ranks 101st on the Human Development Index and 147th in nominal GDP per capita. Life expectancy is 71.85 years. The infant mortality rate is 19 deaths per 1,000 live births. The literacy rate is 100%. Uzbekistan is ranked 133rd on the Press Freedom Index and is rated not free by Freedom House. So, interesting place. I thought I was going to condense the history, but there was just so much that went on there, and I thought it was so interesting that I went ahead and included it as much as I could. I really intend to make these shorter, and then I get into the research, and it's so interesting. Anyway, let's start with Uzbekistan, as we always do. All right, we are heading west out of Asia to a warmer country with a lower population. Well, that could be just about anywhere. How about Portugal? Not Europe. Ooh, south. Okay, so I think we're in Africa. That was not what I expected. Larger than Portugal and warmer. Well, Africa would make sense then. How about... Okay, so between 10 and 34 million... Well, it's actually 36 million, but I don't know where they get their data from. Between 10 and 34 million people. So it's not Egypt. Maybe Libya? I'm not sure how many people Libya has. Or maybe I need to go farther south. Not much farther south, though, because it's west of Uzbekistan, not southwest. Okay, west of Libya. That wasn't a bad guess. It doesn't have enough people, though. West of Libya, Algeria? Ah, thought I had it. Oh, Algeria has too many people. Is it Morocco? I think Morocco has too many people also. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have as many as I thought, but it is too many. Okay, south of Morocco. Oh, Morocco is much cooler. That's interesting. Is it Mali? West of Mali. Gosh. Mauritania? No. Oh, that's way too small. Senegal? I don't know. Ah, there it is. Senegal. Okay. Like, keep going west. No, more west. No, more west. That's okay. 8 isn't bad for Africa. I don't mind. My guess is we're not completely off the wall, so I'm okay with that. Okay, well, we will learn more about Senegal tomorrow. Another one we're going to get to talk about the scramble for Africa again, I think. That'll be fun. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to leave a comment here or on today's Wordle video, which is linked in the description below, with a suggestion for a starting word for tomorrow's Wordle related to the country of Senegal. And I will see you then for the next Countryle.